Hey friends, it's me back with another Hiveswap Friendism video. Oh man, I am on top of this shit today, aren't I? It just came out, and I'm probably only going to be recording one video today so I can post it tomorrow and then record the rest tomorrow. So, as you can see, it's volume 6. It's got, Not Vriska and these weirdos. So, let's try this out. So, probably going to go with Not Vriska first. I don't know her name. I'm sorry. Anyways, armed with your fresh heaps of hard-won cultural knowledge. Oh my god, this is going to be a train wreck, but I will do it. Armed with your fresh heaps of hard-won cultural knowledge, you continue on your journey. Troll life sure is complicated, not to mention troll romance. You really aren't interested in getting into all of that. Your life is complicated enough, and by adding an additional level of angst on top of that does not sound ideal. Friendship is about all you can handle right now. And boy, do you love to handle it. Just get your fingers up on there and squish that shit all around. So, as I said, we're going with elWORD today. Okay. Here we go. I'm just gonna dive right in here, head first, into the 4-foot pool. You're ready to meet someone new, but you have no idea where to go. You're kind of hoping you'll just bump into somebody. You've always just bumped into somebody. I don't know how else it would happen. While you're thinking it, you do. You bump into somebody. The troll takes a step back to look at you, eyebrows lifted in surprise while you stutter apologies. Then you notice the color symbol on her shirt, and your blood turns to ice. Given what you've picked up about troll society, she'll probably be well within her rights to attack you, or at least treat you to some very hurtful insults. Well, hey there, little buddy. You look kinda lost. Everything okay? Huh, that was a lot friendlier than you expected. That said, this troll's look is intimidating. She's smiling at you, but the leather jacket and undercut make you think you shouldn't fuck with her. They also look really dope. Like maybe this is someone whose name would be really nice in your address book. Look, you know you've been pretty non-discriminating with your friend taste so far. You're grateful for every taste of affection thrown your way, but you can admit you've barked up the friendship tree for some real weirdos. But this time, you really want to be friends with this girl. In fact, it seems like earning her approval might raise your opinion of yourself. Or your social cash. She's just like seriously cool. You tell her you're lost, not that you have anywhere to be. Just seeing where the night goes, huh? Been there, huh? I could tell you some stories. Oh man. I don't want to be rude, but you're alien, right? You confirm that is what? You confirm. That is one of the few solid facts you know. And you're going to hang on to that with both hands while they're still your hands. While they're still your hands and not your grab pods or your gesture appendages or whatever. Neat. You can call me elWORD, by the way. I bet you have all kinds of cool alien stories. You want to hang with me? I know a place near. What? I know a place near here where. What? I know a place near here to grab a drink if you want. Okay. Does she mean platonically, or is she asking you out? It's really hard to tell. She's so cool and disaffected. If that is a date suggestion, she's gotta be the smoothest motherfucker around. You're kind of hoping she just wanted to get to know you better. She's beautiful, but it seems like going on a date with her would be a lot of pressure. Mostly you, just really, really wanting her to like you. She brushes a piece of lint off her jacket, and in your desperation, And your desperation for her attention grows. You say yes. Aw, yeah. Alien time. Let's go. Wait. Wait? Come on. You can't even just hang out with someone for, like, what? Can't you just hang out with someone without some kind of whole rigmarole? Dude, I don't know. Are you fated to always be bombarded with branching choices, choosing randomly between fates that almost always seem to end in some kind of violence? Ah, shit, I forgot to, predict. See, I was, like, too quick to do this. I forgot to predict how this route was gonna go. Okay, real quick. 8-Ball predicts this route to be... Oh, God, I really hope it's good. I predict this route to be good. I'm going to try. It hasn't been good for the past, 3 predictions? But that's okay. There's actually 2 places we could go. You want to try the closer place or the farther place? Fine. Fine. You'll make another choice. Flubberknuckle. Let's do... I'm gonna save. Because we all know I'm gonna fuck up. Close menu. The closer place. You don't want to... You don't want to wait any longer than necessary for that delectable friendship. You tell her to take you to the closest place she knows. Alright. Turns out to be pretty close. She crosses the street and takes you down a flight of stairs to a little underground bar where you walk in the door. You're ready to do some befriending, but elWORD seems distracted. You follow her gaze and see another cerulean-symboled troll girl with a buzz cut and a snakebite piercing, sitting alone on a bar stool. As you watch, the other troll looks over at elWORD and gives her a little smile. You clear your throat, and elWORD seems to abruptly remember your presence. Well, we've arrived. The hangout place. You can take it from here, right? I gotta go. Ha! Bro. I knew it was gonna be bad. Well, at least she got to hang out with someone she likes, which unfortunately did not happen to be me. So we are going to load game and pick the farther place because closer place was not the right place. Choose the farther place. You tell her you're in no rush and the farther place is fine. She takes off in the same direction she was walking before you bumped her. You follow behind, trying to act like you totally belong here, next to this genuine troll babe. You walk next to cool people all the time. It's practically a hobby. After a couple blocks, though, she stops short. You narrowly avoid bumping into her again. She fishes her palm husk out of her pocket, and you can see it's vibrating noisily. She looks at the screen and theatrically rolls her eyes. Ugh. Ugh. This is so annoying. I'm sorry, but, like, there's this thing I have to deal with, I guess. I swear to fuck. She just wants an excuse to see me. Like, it's, transparently obvious. Like, how she keeps flirting with all my friends, too. Or just magically showing up places we used to go together. It's honestly kind of pathetic. Like, you're trying so hard to make it seem like you're over me that it shows that you... What? Holy shit, sorry. You're trying so hard to make it seem like you're over me, and it just shows that you aren't. LMAO. You know what I mean? You may not understand the specifics, but it's clear she's including you in some kind of social situation she's dealing with. Wow, that's what you do when you're already friends with somebody. You basically just skipped past to the front line. You basically just skipped to the front line. Front of the line, Jesus. You nod and look sympathetic. You totally get it. You tell her. You have an ex like that too. Who is she even trying to fool? Haha, right? It's like embarrassing that we even dated. We were totally gonna request combat assignments on the same ship too. So dumb. Anyway, sorry, but I gotta go back to my hive. She just keeps bugging me about some shit she left there. I keep telling her I don't even think it's there, but she says she has all of her belongings itemized or something. SMH. Such a dork. I'm like the best thing that ever happened to her. You keep nodding vigorously. Your neck is starting to hurt from all that nodding. You tell elWORD that she's obviously too good for whoever this girl is. I mean, I know, but I gotta deal with her shit anyway. Anyway, sorry, it's literally so dumb, but do you mind if we just swing by my hive on our way out? It won't take long. She's like terminally punctual. LMAO. She already sent me her ETA on what? Gorgla maps? Gorgla maps? I'm sorry, but no. This is a real softball. No need to agonize over this decision. You tell her that you don't mind at all. She starts to head off, but then she stops and looks at you. Her brow furrows. Huh. You know, for an extra For an extra alternial, you're kinda cute. Oh, jeez. You start to feel flustered, and she peers at you more closely. I just spit everywhere. You feel flustered as she peers at you more closely. Are you going to have to make it clear once again that you're only interested in friendship? I'm getting an idea. My ex thinks she's so cool because she's a Jade Blood and they have like a sacred duty or whatever. She makes a complicated motion with her hand. From the context, you gather that this is the troll version of a jerking off gesture. You'll file away the implications of that one to consider at a later time. But she's probably never met an alien before. Definitely never dated one. Do you think we could pretend to be a thing? Like Red Rom? Until she goes away. She'll fully shit herself, I swear. Just, don't fall in love with me, kid. Just kidding. Really, don't, though. Your heart is beating at an unusual rate. And not even because of fear this time. Fake dating again? Do trolls do this a lot? There must be some cultural context to what makes them turn to a fake relationship for security. On one hand, you're an experienced fake dater by now. On the one hand, you're an experienced fake dater by now. elWORD could check your references. On the other hand, you know how this ends. You know this ends with you falling in love with her. There's literally no fake dating situation that has ever ended differently. The last fake relationship you did agonizingly circled the rim of romance before falling out into your hands. Before falling out and into your hands for a sick friendship rebound. But it was a close one. You might be like a quarter of the way in love with her already. She looks like troll Natalie Dormer. I don't know who that is. Who is that? It's definitely way too dangerous to say yes to this. Fake date. Fake date. I'm gonna save. Yes, override my save. Thank you. I'll go with the first one. You say that would... What? You say that could be cool. You say it super casually, like you pretend to be in relationships with aliens every day of your life. Who's texting me? Stop. Oh, that's a lot of messages. You say it super casually, like you pretend to be on relationships with aliens every day of your life. Stop it! My phone just keeps going off. I'm gonna put it on the floor. elWORD grins, clearly pleased. You're sure this was the right choice. Then again, you've thought that before, and only to end up in terrifying, painful situations. You're pretty confident this time it'll be fine. That's great. Thanks for doing me a solid. What? Alolia one. She shoots you finger guns and winks. Shot me. She shot me. In what is now a deeply familiar story beat, elWORD takes you back to her hive. It's pretty messy. You can understand why her ex would have a hard time finding something she left here. You ask elWORD if you should get your stories straight, like how did you meet, how long have you been dating, who is the funny one, and who always gets to choose the food on date nights. Yeah, I got a 3,000 word backstory for us to memorize. I'll be quizzing you on my favorite movies. JK. I'm not worried, lol. We can just wing it. Oh, I think she's here anyway. Oof. Sure enough, you hear a crisp knock at the door. elWORD leans against the nearest wall and crosses her arms over her chest, looking bored. Come on in, girl. Ah! Oh, I knew it. I knew it. Oh, this is gonna be a disaster. Another troll enters the hive. Hey, wait a second, you know this one. This troll's already your friend. That might be a good thing, but it might also ruin your chances with the friend you're currently chasing. But maintaining... Ah, fuck, I have to do her voice too, don't I? Oh, they just like making this hard for me. But maintaining your existing friendships is important too. You're going to have to find a way to balance this. She doesn't seem to have noticed you yet. Oh, fuck, what is her voice? Oh my god, it was so long ago. And I was so happy I would not have to do it again. But I do! Oh, okay, This is gonna be bad. I'm sorry to anyone watching this. Hello, elWORD. That's bad. How does... We can make this the last time we have to see each other. If you would just hand over my favorite sweater. I don't have it. I don't know how many times I gotta tell you. It's very simple. 1, I was wearing it over here when we broke up. 2, I keep careful track of all of my belongings. 3, you think it's funny to antagonize me. All signs point to you having it. I don't want to fight again. Isn't it nicer if we collaborate? Who's fighting? I don't even remember what your sweater looks like. I don't really think about it. Or you. At all. Ever. Emotional dishonesty is a barrier to helpful communication. Ugh. I'm not one of your little jades who have to listen to this crap. Okay, whatever. I'm not gonna get dragged back into this. You're interrupting my date, Bronya. More like boring, yeah. LMAO. I'm actually trying to hang out with someone who's not you right now. Like, a real cutie. Oh man. Oh no. elWORD makes a lazy gesture at you. As if to indicate that pointing to you, what pointing you out to Bronya is barely holding her interest. You look at Bronya and try to smile. You lift your hand in a tentative wave. Hi? You say. Ah! Bronya is taken back. She looks back and forth between you and elWORD a couple times, trying to make sense of the situation. You and elWORD? Well, this is a surprise. I didn't know you were looking for a romantic connection. I could have introduced you to some of my other Jades. Not that I mind you're with elWORD. I wish only the best for her and all that she does. elWORD rolls her eyes theatrically. Then she looks back at you. You two know each other? She doesn't look happy about it. You remember that the reason she wanted to fake a date with you in the first place was to hold your cool alien status over her ex's head. Bronya, already knowing you, has undoubtedly taken some sort of wind out of her sails. You have to do something to turn this around. You don't want to be rude to Bronya, but surely just hyping elWORD is surely just surely just hyping elWORD is safe. You tell Bronya thanks for the offer, but you're happy with the choices you've made. She looks a little hurt, but quickly rebounds. Of course. I wouldn't tell you how to conduct a personal life. I wouldn't tell you how to conduct your personal life. I'm really just here for my sweater. Can you get it, please, elWORD? Nah, LOL. You just lost it. Stop making excuses to come over here. This is getting pretty personal. You try to make yourself as unobtrusive as possible, pulling up the colors of your, well, Tagora's robe to hide your face. Ha! You're still wearing Tagora's robe! Someone might accuse you of manufacturing reasons for me to come... What? Someone might accuse you for manufacturing reasons for me to keep coming over by not giving it back. LOL. Okay, whatever. I'll just let you know if it turns up, alright? Not alright. 1, you said that before and you've never followed through. 2, you never contact me first. 3, you're obviously not motivated to find it. I want to settle this once and for all. It's time to resolve our conflict. Jeez. I'm doing good! I didn't steal your fucking sweater. Look, I want to resolve this too. But now, it just isn't a good time. Can you just let me have some time with my new pal here? It does seem like a reasonable request. This may take longer than I would have liked. I suppose I could leave it alone for now. But you can't just keep avoiding me forever. Not just about the sweater. I'm not doing that. Ugh. You didn't even get enough of... What? You didn't even get enough of talking about your feelings when we were actually together. Oof. Why do we have to talk about them now? Let's talk about them later then. I'd rather leave my friend here out of it anyway. Her friend! Wow! You breathe in a sigh of relief. You don't have many friendships yet. What? You don't have so many friendships yet that you could stand to lose one. You can now listen to the rest of the conversation with a touch more ease. I'll come back when you're more available. Please try to work with me on this. Thank you. Bronya makes her way out. elWORD watches her leave and then sags back against the wall, scowling. She seems to be in much lower spirits than she was earlier. Your heart aches. Friend or no, you want to see her cheer up again. You know what? She takes a deep breath and looks over at you. I do have her sweater. It's in the back of my closet. She starts laughing. You giggle a little too. What just happened here is an opening. You witness something revealing, and now elWORD is in a vulnerable position. You don't want to push her or annoy her, but she did loop you into this. and you can't waste this opportunity. It might be worth taking a risk. You say, hesitantly, that it seems like Bronya was really desperate, like she's totally not over it. I know, right? I told you. You say that, also, it's okay not to be over it 100%. That even if a relationship was wrong and you're way better off without it, sometimes you can still feel a little sad, and it's fine. In fact, you say it can make you seem emotionally deep in an extremely cool way. You give her a little smile. She smiles back. Haha. Thanks for saying that. You're really nice. You didn't have to do all that for me. Sorry for bringing you into this mess. Do you still want to get that drink? You're a good friend. Ah! Your heart overflows. You beam a brilliant smile at her. You feel the warm bloom of friendship opening its sweet petals into your heart. Friendship achieved. Fuck yeah! Victory! Yeah! I was right in the long run. Yeah, so... This was pretty fun. I'm pretty proud of myself for switching in between those voices. That was stressful, actually. But yeah, so that is the, first bad route and only good route for, elWORD. I hope she's actually a lot different than I thought she would be. All the trolls are a lot different than I thought they would be, honestly. I hope you enjoyed this video. At the end, there is a link to all of my other Hiveswap videos. If you want to, you can click that and watch them all. There's like 21 now, I think. There's a lot of them. I've done all of them, so just skip over like the first 4 because those are terrible, and that's when I didn't know how to use my mic, and I'm sorry. But yeah, so hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like, a comment, and subscribe, because that would be cool. If you have any other game suggestions for me, please leave that in the comments. I also have a Discord server where you can, join and leave comments and game suggestions and stuff in there. There's a lot of chats there. Not a lot of people on it yet, but, yeah. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!